Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's been an interesting day. I got to surf though, so pretty cool. Riding the waves, literally. I mean, I was mostly getting buried by the waves, but pretty spot on with the reflection of my life right now. It's like, ooh, I think I might catch this one, but then it's like being smashed by it instead. And I'm like, okay. But I keep going out and I keep getting smashed and I'm getting better at riding the waves, getting better at tuning in to the energy of the ocean. And it's just going hand in hand with life in general and life right now for me. Anyways, I woke up this morning with like so much energy, like feeling the best I have felt since leaving. And I went for a run. Like I haven't had energy or desire to go for a run like for quite a while now. And my being was just like, go for a run. Like I just had so much energy. Like I just needed to move some energy. So I went for a run on the beach. And then I did some computer work, computer creations, as my being was guiding me very strongly to pour into my business. So I created space to do that. It felt so good to just ground in a little bit. My budding little business. And I just felt so good and felt like I could really focus on surfing. Felt like, worked a little bit and then got to play and got to balance those energies today. I'm feeling called to like really balance that, like regardless of, even if I'm moving around a lot, which is definitely trickier to do. With navigating where I'm gonna stay every day and all of that. Anyways, so and then I went surfing. It was very tiring. Didn't get to fully stand once. Very humbling. But it felt good anyways. It felt good to be in the ocean, even though I had to wear a full bodysuit with the head covering and the feet coverings. And I didn't wear the mitts, but I was given the mitts too, because the ocean is really cold here. And it's in general just still really cold here. And I have the surfboard till tomorrow as well, like most of the day tomorrow. So I get to go out again tomorrow and just spend the day on the beach and get smashed by waves all day. So looking forward to that. It really got me out of my head. And I was really grateful for that, because there's been a lot of head energy. It's like really a strong battle between the head and the body. The body's, the head is fighting real strong. The logical mind, the mind has been like quite the process, and I've just been like slowly taking my power back from the mind as it tries to suck me into these portals, and then I feel like I'm lost for hours, sometimes days, before coming back to myself. But anyways, so it's requiring a lot of presence, and it feels like I'm failing most of the time. So that's been fun. But, this has been one of my lightest days energetically yet. I feel so much has lifted, so much is cleared from my body, from my field of what I felt like I was carrying. Definitely still feeling more, but whatever. I think there's always more. But still not 100% feeling myself, whatever that is anymore. But getting closer to feeling what I'm used to my natural state of being is, even though I do my best not to compare to how I felt a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, whatever, because that just creates suffering in our now, compare, we're judging, and yeah, creating suffering really. When it's just like, you just have to like accept what is in the now, and know that whatever it is, this too shall pass. If it's bliss, this too shall pass. If it's suffering, this too shall pass. So yeah, doing my best to keep reminding myself of that. As the moments where you get really sucked into the mind, those are when you forget all of your tools. It's like all of a sudden you just like you go into a mind spiral, and you forget your truth, you forget your power. And last night, after receiving a beautiful message from a friend, it was just such a great reminder of that we're always divinely guided and supported. It was just like all things I knew, but I needed to hear. Didn't know I needed to hear it until I heard her speak it. And then I was like, right. And I just, I went to my tent, and I was freezing again. And it's been so cold. Like, it's been so hard to sleep. So I've been sleeping in, because the mornings are a little colder. So I'm sleeping into like 9:30-ish, 10, which is not like me. Normally I'm up at like 7:30, 8:30 naturally with the sun, but because I'm not sleeping well, because it's so cold, I'm sleeping in a little bit later. Anywho, so yeah, last night I did some, I did some writing, and writing again always brings me back to my center too. Writing, reading some good conscious books brings me into my center, brings me into my grounded presence. Like, but when I'm in a mind spiral, sometimes I forget. Anyway, I was doing some channeled writing and writing. Oh, what would I be doing? How would it feel if I was in the seat of my power right now? If I was embodying my power and in my power right now. And then like I just wrote, and I was like, right, that's the truth of my being. And then why am I not embodying it? Where am I giving my power away and losing my, choosing to give my power away and choosing to whatever, be a victim to life, whatever, So I got to, writing all that. I wrote like 4 pages, just poured through me. And it felt so good. It felt like I just shifted my energy so much just doing that. So that was a great reminder of like how quickly and easily we can shift things. But it starts with awareness, And we're in a spiral. It's hard to like be like, right, snap out of it, So just working with that. And every day feels like a month long. And I feel like I work through so many different energies. I shift through so many different realities every day. And I'm, that's usually what I experience. Like I usually experience life moving like that. But it's more so when I'm traveling, and this has been extra, like more so like that than I'm used to, I would say. It's like, this morning I woke up and I'm like, oh my God, I feel amazing. It's going to be an amazing day. And that most of that energy followed me most of the day. And then in the afternoon, I was just lying on the beach warming up after surfing, and I started to go into the mind, started to think too much, and then whoop, out of my faith, trust, flow, bliss, into a mind portal. And then I was in it for hours. And now I'm just like coming back to it. I'm like, nope, get out of the mind, into the present moment, and go for a walk. Move the energy. Keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back to the center. Over and over and over again. That's all we got to do. Anyways, so that's been my practice today. And the vibes of the ocean have been really, really helpful for all of this, you know, just having the ocean nearby and having such beautiful nature, but especially the ocean is just so cleansing and clearing and magical. Like, it's gorgeous. Anyways, so having having the ocean nearby has been really helpful. It's been so cleansing and clearing, and got a bird on my face today. And it feels so good that it's like, it's hard to feel bad when you're sitting beside the ocean, you know? It's hard to get lost when you're sitting beside the ocean, just like, you know? It's hard to be in fear when you're just looking at the ocean. It's just like, everything's gonna be okay. And when it's warm, because when it's cold, it's very easy, I'm noticing, for me to spiral in the mind, because I'm like cold, and then I get miserable pretty quickly because I'm like, I'm freezing. So yeah, being warm helps. Anyways, so this is day, like, I think I've been 3 days in Tafino. 1, 2. Yeah, this will be night 3 in Tafino. And I had 2 nights at the campsite. I booked another one because I didn't feel complete here. And yeah, tomorrow, I don't know what happens tomorrow. Definitely gonna stay the day at least and surf. Kind of feeling like staying until Sunday, a couple more days. But yo, she pricey. But yeah, I just have to keep trusting that if I'm meant to stay somewhere, I have to trust and stay. I don't have to worry about the hows and the ifs and the buts, you know? Just trust. So I'm working my trust muscles real good right now. Let's just say that. Anyways, that is my share for the day. Not as crazy, wacky, and wild as they have been the last week, but yeah, a little bit more grounded, a little bit more stable, feeling-ish, a little bit more clear and less dysregulated in my body. Like, I can still feel some dysregulation for sure. I don't know if that will go away until I, you know, have my own place, or I don't know. Or maybe I'm gonna figure out how to cultivate that within, you know, stability while not having a place and moving around and being very in the unknown. Who knows? Who knows what the divine plan is for my journey right now, and why I'm on this journey that I'm on.